Hello, listener. My name is Matt. I'm the author of the story you're about to hear. Today's chapter is about brushing your teeth. Something we all have to do, grown-ups and kids alike. Everybody's got to brush their teeth 2 times a day. We all know that. And we all know that it's very important to have clean teeth. Good oral hygiene. But I'm going to tell you a little secret, kids. It's not really a secret. Everybody knows it. Nobody likes brushing their teeth. Why? We all know it's good for us. Why don't we like doing it? Well, it's quite simple, actually. It is boring. Brushing your teeth is boring. There, I said it. You stand there in the bathroom with a brush in your hand, a mouthful of foam, and you're looking at yourself in the mirror, and you're thinking, what am I doing here? So, what can we do to make brushing our teeth less boring? Well, I can tell you what I did. Quatsch monster. I actually thought up the idea for this story while I was trying to brush my daughter's teeth. And she was so bored she would have to do stuff on the side. She would have to climb around while I was brushing her teeth, or talk to me while I was trying to brush her teeth. And so I came up with the brilliant idea to tell her a story about Quatsch monster and all the wild stuff that he would do while I was trying to brush her teeth. So maybe you can try that too. Try it out. Play some Quatsch monster tonight or tomorrow morning, next time you have to clean your teeth, and see if that makes it a little more fun. I hope it does. And I hope you enjoy Chapter 3 of Tilda and Quatsch Monster. Do you remember Tilda? She's the kid who lives around the corner from you. The funny one who gets bored super easily. Well, Tilda recently made friends with a fantastic creature called Quatsch Monster, who turned out to be so good at playing hide and seek, it sent Tilda's parents into a panic when they couldn't find her. That night after dinner, Tilda found herself getting something she had been wanting ever since her baby brother Otis was born. The full, undivided attention of both her parents. "Tilly, you don't have to tell us where you were hiding, but please don't lie," her mother said. "Your father and I were really worried about you." "I told you, Quatsch Monster opened up the tree with a magical zipper and—" Tilda's father interrupted her. "We looked at the tree together. There was no zipper." "Yeah, it was magic, okay?" Tilda was getting impatient. "Why don't you believe me?" Tilda's mother wrapped her arms around her and gave her a kiss. "Because magic only exists in our imagination, Tilly," she said. Her father continued, "We love your imagination, and of course we love you." Tilda squirmed. She loved her parents too, but why did they have to talk like that? "I'm sorry for not coming out of my hiding spot sooner," she said. "Can we do something else now? How about—" "Brushing your teeth? What a great idea," Tilda's father said a little too enthusiastically. "No!" Tilda cried, letting her body go limp and slide down to the floor. "I was thinking we should build a water slide in the bathroom. If we take a big pipe like the one below the sink, but even bigger, and connect it from the shower out the window—" But her parents weren't listening. Otis had started crying like a sad little baby goat again. "Tilly, go brush your teeth," her parents seemed to say in unison. "Now." "I already did," Tilda said, casually looking up at the ceiling. Her father knelt in front of her. "Tilda, no more stories. Just go brush your teeth." Moments later, Tilda was standing alone in the bathroom, staring at her dry toothbrush, trying to come up with a strategy. She liked having clean teeth, but brushing them just took so long. That's when she heard a strange squeaking coming from the sink. Tilda leaned over to get a closer look and screamed when she saw what appeared to be a huge bug climbing out of the drain. She jumped back as it struggled to walk up the side of the slippery porcelain sink towards her. Dad! Tilda cried. The bug was jumping up and down now, and could it be squeaking Tilda's name? She bent down to get a closer look. If it was a bug, it was unlike anything she had ever seen before. The body was round and formless, and it glittered a remarkable shade of golden pink in the bathroom light. That's when Tilda's father came in. "Everything okay, Tilly?" "Dad, look! A weird bug crawled out of the drain. I think it might be Quatsch Monster." Tilda pointed frantically to the sink, which was now, of course, empty. Tilda's father looked at her and sighed. "I'm gonna set the mouse timer. You've got 10 minutes to brush your teeth and get ready for bed." He turned the dial on the plastic timer in the shape of a mouse and left. When he was gone, Tilda turned back and saw Quatsch Monster, the size of a large cockroach, seated on the edge of the sink. "What are you doing here?" she whispered. "I could ask you the same question," Quatsch Monster squeaked. "I'm supposed to be brushing my teeth." Quatsch Monster looked confused. "You mean you have to clean all those little white rocks in your mouth?" Tilda nodded, trying not to laugh. "I can help you do that," Quatsch Monster offered, glancing back towards the drain. "But then I need you to help me with something." "Sure, but we've got to be fast. I only have 10 minutes and I want to play with you before my dad comes back," Tilda said. "No time to play, unfortunately," Quatsch Monster said, unfolding 2 golden, insect-like wings, which carried the creature buzzing up to Tilda's face. "Open!" Tilda tilted her head back and opened her mouth wide. For a moment, she was reminded of a trip to the dentist. She sighed loudly out of instinct, then heard a squeak that sounded like, "Disgusting!" Then Tilda watched in the mirror as dozens of spaghetti-like arms stretched into her mouth, sprayed her teeth with a sparkling green foam, and scrubbed each one simultaneously with tiny golden brushes. Quatsch Monster then power-washed the foam away, leaving Tilda's mouth tasting faintly like vanilla ice cream and raspberries. The whole thing was over in a matter of seconds. "Wow, can you do that every night?" Tilda asked. "If you can help me, then you can do it yourself every night," Quatsch Monster said. "But now we've got no time to lose. Let's go!" Before Tilda knew what was happening, there was a loud bang and a flash of light, which left her momentarily blind. When she could see again, everything around her was white and blurry. Quatsch Monster appeared to have returned to normal size, or maybe even bigger than before. Actually, everything looked bigger than before. Tilda's toothbrush was the size of a tree. "Don't move!" Quatsch Monster's voice sounded deeper than before. "You're in a bit of an awkward place." Tilda looked over her shoulder and saw that she was sitting very, very high off the ground. She scooted back from the edge, then found herself tumbling feet overhead down a cold, wet slope and sliding out of control towards a hole ringed with metal. Just before she fell into the abyss, Quatsch Monster caught her with a single outstretched arm. "Where are we?" Tilda cried. "We're in your bathroom sink. Don't freak out." Quatsch Monster tugged on Tilda's hand and tried to lead her towards the drain. "Come on, down here." Tilda pulled back. "Wait, I'm not going in there." "You promised." Quatsch Monster sounded disappointed. "I need your help." Tilda crossed her arms. "You didn't say anything about going down a drain." Quatsch Monster smiled, eyes dancing. "Don't think of it as a drain. Think of it as the greatest water slide you'll ever ride in your life." Tilda took a step forward, then hesitated. But you said you needed my help. With what? Quatsch Monster looked embarrassed and then mumbled, I lost my keys. You lost your keys? What keys? Tilda laughed. It's not funny. Without those keys, I can't get home. A single blue tear ran down Quatsch Monster's cheek. The creature wiped it away with one long, delicate finger, then shyly offered the sparkling drop of liquid to Tilda. Do you want to try it? My tears taste like blue cotton candy. For some reason, Tilda thought this was the saddest thing she had ever heard. She decided at that moment she would do anything to help Quatsch Monster. Where is your home? She asked. It's a little hard to explain, Quatsch Monster said, now looking into her eyes with a fierce determination. But if you can help me get my keys back, I'll show you. Tilda's imagination was starting to run wild. What kind of weird, wonderful place would a magical creature like this call home? Okay, what do we have to do? One quick ride down the water slide, scare the rat, grab the keys, and we'll be back before your parents know that you're gone. Whoa, wait. Scare the rat? What rat? There's a rat. A mouse, actually, but he's a rat of a mouse, and he's scared of people. If you come with me, one look at you, and he'll have to give me my keys back. Tilda hesitated. That sounds dangerous. Not as long as you're with me. Quatsch Monster smiled and stretched out a hand to her. As strange as this all was, Tilda didn't feel afraid. There was something about the creature which made her feel brave. Without saying another word, Tilda took hold of Quatsch Monster's hand, and the two of them jumped down the drain. That wraps up this episode of Tilda and Quatsch Monster. If you like what you heard, please subscribe to the podcast. Leave us a rating or review, and help us spread the word by telling people about the show. I want to thank Björn Leza for recording and producing. You can check out Björn's German language kids music at flunkmusik.de. If you want to get in touch with us directly, write us an email at quatschmonsterpodcast@gmail.com. Thanks again for listening. We hope you join us again soon for the next chapter of the story.